Hi guys, welcome back to the Liberated Mommy YouTube channel, and today I wanted to talk to you about a pretty controversial topic, but I think it's something that we really need to discuss, which is, should you cross-post when selling on eBay and Poshmark and Mercari and Etsy and all the things. So I want to talk to you about the pros and cons of that. I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do, but I wanted to give you some ideas of some things that you should really consider when trying to do this, okay? So I personally have an eBay store, just to get this out there on the front end. I have an eBay store. I do cross-post on Poshmark, and I've cross-posted on Etsy before. However, I am pulling away from Poshmark altogether and Etsy and everything else, and I'm just going to be focusing on eBay. So, just so you know where I stand on this before I get started, but I'm trying to give you an unbiased opinion and maybe give you some ideas on why I chose to do that, and you can decide for yourself if that works for you. So, the number one pro, the obvious pro for why you would want to cross-post is more eyeballs, right? You get more people looking at your stuff. So if you sell vintage items, you could post them on eBay, you could post them on Etsy, you could post them on Mercari, you could post them on OfferUp with shipping, you could post them on Facebook Marketplace, you could, all the things, right? You could put them everywhere and hope something bites and you'll get it. If you do clothing, you could do it on Poshmark, on eBay, on Grail, there's Depop, all these different places that you could attempt to sell clothing. So definitely getting more eyeballs is a huge pro, right? More people that see it, more people will buy it. Another pro would be that it might open up your ability to sell more items, more variety of items. So let's say that you're predominantly a Poshmark seller and you can only do clothing, shoes, and accessories, but you find this really awesome Nintendo set that you'd be like, yes, I want to sell that. So maybe you put that over there on eBay, or there's some kind of item that you find some clothes that are kind of off trend, I guess, and maybe they're for an older crowd, or maybe they're kids' clothes, or men's clothes isn't, it's starting to pick up on Poshmark, but it's not selling as well. You put it on somewhere else like eBay, it might sell. So having the ability to have your items sell more variety, I guess, of items. So instead of having to buy only trendy hip items for Poshmark, you could sample in some other items, maybe suits, some older items, like there are these quirky sweaters that older people like to wear, and so you can put those on eBay. So having that variety, expanding your ability there. The other pro could be that you make more money on another platform, and so you could be leaving that on the table. So a lot of people will tell you that clothing will sell for more money on Poshmark than it will on eBay. Now Poshmark has more fees. However, their shipping is a lot easier. Often the buyer is paying shipping, and in general, the price point is higher. So even though it's higher fee, the price point is higher. So that can be a benefit. Or the other way around. Sometimes, like I said, there are items that maybe don't fit the crowd on Poshmark, and so you might not get very much money for it on Poshmark, but you could put it over on eBay and get more money for it. So that would be another pro, would be having the potential to make more money. Now let's get into the cons. So the cons would be that if you cross-post, you're going to have to keep up with where that item was cross-posted and hope that you don't miss it and that it doesn't sell on multiple platforms. Now this has never happened to me. My inventory was relatively small when I was doing that. When I really heavily cross-posted, I had almost everything cross-posted when I had about 200 items. It was really easy for me to be like, oh yeah, that item's over there on eBay or it's over there on Poshmark, and I could go delete it. You do risk the chance that somebody buys it at the exact same moment, and you got to figure out who you want to cancel the order for. If you have an inventory of thousands of items, this can get really, really tricky. So you just want to keep in mind that you don't want to take any dings on eBay. I don't know if Poshmark has any issues with that. I think that they are probably going to implement those if they don't already have them, because you don't want people canceling orders all the time. And I think somebody could still leave a comment saying, like, they didn't even ship it to me or whatever. So you definitely don't want to do that. Another con is that all of the effort that you are putting into putting everything, cross-posting out all over the place, you could have been listing more items on the first platform that you had. So you have to ask yourself, which is more important to you? listing new, fresh items on the one platform, or taking the same items that you've already purchased and putting them on across the board and trying to get more eyeballs on it. That is totally a personal decision. I personally like getting new, fresh items because I'm not 100% sure that the items I bought originally are super, super valuable. So if, to me, I would rather have a variety of items on one platform than have the exact same things trying to sell it across multiple platforms. But if you are limited on your sourcing time, if you can't go out and shop all the time and you could only go shopping that one time, maybe you have little kids at home, maybe you have a full-time job and you just don't have time to do that, then actually it might make a lot of sense for you to cross post on all the places so that you can make the most out of that one load of stuff that you have. So if you've got, 25 items, you could list them all on eBay, all on Poshmark, all on Grailed, all on wherever they fit. You could get them everywhere and then hopefully make your money. So it's like you're able to scale your business without having to go out and spend more money. So that's a potential. And a lot of these places don't charge to list except for eBay. eBay charges you to list unless you have a store, but the other ones don't charge you, so that's definitely a perk. So I just wanted to put that out there. Some of the things to consider when you're considering cross-posting, and whether or not you should do it. I'd love to hear what you guys think, if you think it's a good idea or a bad idea to be cross-posting on different platforms. Let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys have a great day and keep listing.